I'm here to explain a little bit about AP Physics C. There are two versions of AP Physics. Our school offers AP Physics C, which is a calculus-based physics course. It is focused. There are two parts, a mechanics part, which covers motion, forces, momentum, energy, and rotation. And then an electromagnetism part, which obviously talks about electromagnetism, magnetism, electric circuits, and things of that nature. It requires you to take calculus at the same time, AP calculus, so be sure you're aware of that requirement. It is designed for kids who are going into a major in college in the physical sciences, chemistry, physics, or engineering. It is not a survey course. There are many courses or many subjects that our traditional physics course covers that this course does not cover, so you should be aware of that also. Students who are planning on this course should plan to commit significant time outside of class to digest all of the various items and topics and equations and mathematical things that we're going to be dealing with. There's no possible way to take a subject as broad as physics and do all the different examples that could come up. You have to commit to connecting mathematics to reality in a way that you will not have had to do it before. So you should be aware, being good at math or being good at science in AP Physics, you need to be able to think in both ways very fluently. Students who will be successful are not students who are overcommitted. You have to be able to spend the time in the material. And you have to be willing to do that, and be willing to use various resources besides just the teacher. You have to use the textbook, use online resources, use other people around you who may be able to help you to sift through the depth of material that we'll be covering. You have to be willing to work with other students. Their lab material, also just conceptually to talk things through, to help students when you can help them, and to be able and willing to accept help when you need it and ask for it. You cannot let yourself get behind because the material very much rolls on itself. There aren't any subjects that we learn the first week of school that you can ever say we're done using those. Those are the basic principles for the entire year. So the class really can snowball on you if you get behind. You should expect that this course will be challenging mathematically. You'll be using calculus at some level before your calculus class gets to those specific topics, so there's some disconnect there. It all catches up eventually, but it's going to be challenging mathematically. It's going to be very challenging conceptually. Students often think they understand basic physics principles, and they find that their intuitions are often not correct. It will require time, and it's very much basic principles applied in a very broad setting. So you can't be a formula or equation memorizer. The equations depict reality, and you have to be able to apply them in various ways. I hope that this course gets your attention. I hope that it stretches your thinking, but I hope also that you go into it understanding some of the demands that it will require.